I rather enjoy my job a little bit too much. You know, get the kids coming in, they're teenagers, they come in with their moms, and you can just tell the fear on their eyes. And my first question to them is, do you scream one? I do enjoy my job. And as some people have said, a little bit too much. But what I don't understand is women, they're a lot smarter than men. They'll come in, they'll say, hey, I have a problem with this, I need to lay down, I'm afraid of needles. Great. You get guys come in that are my size and bigger, and you can see the fear on their face, and you ask them, and they say, oh no, I'm doing fine. Stick the needle in them, start drawing their blood, and thud, their head hits the back of the wall. Now, you've got this lumberjack of a guy, again, 200, almost 300 pounds, this big mush, and he's going to go to the ground. Hell, I just get out of their way. You know, yes, I got to step over them the rest of the day, but when the cleaning crew comes in, they get kind of pissed because they've got to mop around them. Eventually, they get their ass up and they walk out. So, I learned how to draw blood in the service. Yeah, most people go to school, most people learn how to do this. I learned in the service. The military has a wonderful way of teaching you how to do things. You see it once, you do it once, and then you teach it once, and now you do it from now on. So one night I'm working in the emergency room, and if you're pulled over for drinking and driving, they bring you in to get your blood drawn. I had this master sergeant in, so this guy is basically like God. He's been in the service more years than I've been alive. And he comes in and he's drunk, and we're in the emergency room and it's bright like this, and he's sitting on the stretcher. I've got a security police from the military over here. I happen to be stationed in Germany, so I've got a German officer, police officer over here with his 9mm and his Uzi, and this cop is sitting here with his 9mm and his M16, and I've got a needle. Yeah, I feel great. So, you ever get caught up in a moment, you start to do something, and just that moment becomes everything that's going on. Not what you're doing, not anything else. Well, this happened to me. I stick the guy, I'm drawing the first tube of blood, I take it out, I drop it down, I pick up the next tube, and as I start to put it in, I've noticed the needle has come out of his arm. Well, they're cut on a bevel, and blood is coming out. Okay, yeah. But he was so drunk and so full of fluids that the blood is actually coming up into the air. And it's hitting the lights in the room. Again, this is in the emergency room. It's a white room, all these bright lights on it so we can see what we're doing. And these little drops of blood look like basketballs just flying through the air. And I'm amazed at this. It's just bright colored. It's just up there. And I'm looking at it, and I actually step back because I'm thinking, oh, it's going to hit my shoulder. And I step back, and I watch the blood go all the way down the floor, and a few spots hit the floor. And then I realized where the hell I was, and I stuck the needle in. And I look at the guy, and he's got this look on his face like, and I look him dead in the eye, and this is from my father, I look him dead in the eye and I say, what? Nothing. Now the nice thing about drawing drunks is they don't feel pain because they're drunk. What the hell, why we're all drinking tonight? But they also have no concept of holding still. You know, it's, okay, there's a vein there somewhere, you know? And finally, I've learned to anchor to it, and it's like being on a damn ship. Well, I work for a private lab here in the Chicago area, and we have a waiting room, we have an office, and we've got the draw rooms in the back. And in the morning, I come in and I start working, and the patients come in because, gee, people want to get their blood drawn, to go eat, and then go to work. Well, I'm in the back drawing, and I come up one morning, and I hear everybody in the waiting room, there's about 5 people out there, and they all in unison go, your mother called. It's like, what the hell? How do you know? So it was the answering machine, and I got to play it later because I took care of the patients. We got caught up, and I played the message later when nobody was there, and it goes like this: hello, Christopher. This is your mother. I'm just calling to see how things are going. And hopefully that lotion that the doctor gave you is working out okay. It really worked on your father's rash, so I hope it's working good for you. I love my mother. I love my parents. But yeah, she can't figure out the difference between my cell phone and my work phone. Now, the best thing that ever happened to me at work is the little woman sitting over there. Nice little Asian woman, I'm drawing her blood, I'm talking to her. Okay, I'd like to flirt. You know, what the hell? It's one of the perks of the jobs. And she wouldn't leave. I'm standing up, I'm waiting for her to leave, and she's actually like hiding behind one of the beds and talking to me. Finally figure out she's waiting to ask me out. Only doesn't have the nerve, but won't leave at the same time. So I give her my phone number, which we argued later that she actually threw out, and we started going out. So we went out for coffee the first night, guys, you dated, and we started going to different restaurants, and finally after about a month or so, you've used up those good restaurants that you really enjoy. And so the conversation goes, well, honey, where do you want to go tonight? Oh, any place is fine. Okay. Well, how about Chinese food? No, I don't feel like Chinese food. Okay, what about Italian food? There's that place we like. Yeah, I really like that place, but no, not tonight. Okay, well, where do you want to go? Oh, any place is fine. Bullshit. So one night I got pissed off and I said, fine. She goes, anywhere you want to go, I'm open. And after like naming off 4 different types of food, we went to Taco Bell. I order. She's like, oh yeah, that's fine. I order. We sit there. I look at her and I said, okay, what do you want? Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? I've already ordered. They're making my food. If I stop, no. It's kind of sketchy going there to begin with. So she actually sat at the table and watched me eat Taco Bell. Now, okay, I'm a little older. I've got a son, and you learn with kids that when you want to teach them something, if they behave bad on one time, you reinforce it. So the next time we pulled the trick of, hey, where do you want to go? No, not this, no, not anything you want. We went to Taco Bell again. Well, like Pavlov's dog, I sat there and ate again. So yes, Taco Bell is now a running joke with us, and I don't go there anymore. So thank you folks tonight. You popped my cherry, I greatly appreciate it. But I do want to leave you with one thought. I know I said you're running up. One quick thought. You know the expression, wild hair up the ass? Just, is it the wild hair? Is it like one of these hairs? Yes, I used to have some. Or is it the wild rabbit, like Bugs Bunny? Which one is it? Thank you, good night.